Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the tales of a simp podcast, baby. Big Killzown on your phone, and my money still long, and the team is forever, ever strong, man. Y'all just called me. I just jumped up out the shower. But this here is the Tales of the Simp podcast, man, where you could confess your simping sins right here on the air. Yes, yes, you can. You can confess your simping sins right here on the air. So, and where I tell my own personal simp stories as well as simping in the news. You know what I'm saying? So this week I called it Mr. Steal Gale because I think we talked about the whole Drake situation, but as y'all know, um, Drake stole this dude girl allegedly. And he came out and said what he said or whatever. They was together for 8 years. They were engaged, and then Drake flew him out or whatever, and the rest was history. Same time, A-Rod and J Lo were making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up. And A-Rod lost his girl allegedly to Ben Affleck. There's a picture of J Lo and Ben Affleck floating around. We don't know if it's new. We don't know if it's old. We just know as soon as they called it crook quits, bam, the picture popped up. You know what I'm saying? And I think with these two stories, we got to highlight, you know, what to do when you lose your gal. Now, here's a simple story. I think I told it before, but I'm gonna tell it again. I was dating this chick back in high school that I shouldn't have been dating, and that was tales from. I'm probably just gonna change the tales of the second episode. Not the second episode, but the second vlog that I did. This chick I was dating named Angel. You know what I'm saying? And that's not her real name. So, and that's why I decided to do the podcast so I could just say, what I'm saying, not the names, but just say the stories. You know what I'm saying? Because their names is not relevant. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, here it goes. I was dating a girl, Angel, right? And so I was helping her and her family move from out of, one of their family members' houses over there in Ferguson. Like I was catching three buses over there, and this is like in the heyday of all like the police stuff that was going on. Like I had a police officer follow me with no lights on over there. It was stupid. So my mama started picking me up, to go over there. And you know what I'm saying? I had almost lost one of my friends, best friends from that. We cool now, but it still ain't the same because he kind of set her up with me, and then, you know what I'm saying? Um, basically said that I stole her from him, and wouldn't you know, she was trying to get with this dude that really didn't want to be with her, or he wanted to be with her, but he wanted to go out here and, get his swerve on, you know what I'm saying? And basically that's what he did up until after they got out of college and they got happily married. And I'm still sitting here, simping, tricking, tripping, Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm getting to this bag. You know what I'm saying? Getting to these rack A's, doing my thing. Um, and she had helped me move her stuff with the guy she currently is married to, right? And so, you know what I'm saying? This I was just something for her to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with A Rod, Jennifer really didn't want to be with dude. It was a publicity thing, after being with Mark Anthony and him being, cheating on her and stuff like that. She wanted to stay with a Mexican or Latino guy. You know what I'm saying? And it was on brand. And Mark Anthony, he a player. He got all this money and the women and stuff like that. And they were saying allegedly he was with Jada Pinkett Smith, and you know what I'm saying. Them rumors start going around. I mean, y'all can go look at that Hawthorne sex scene and tell me if tell me what's really going on. But anyway, so A Rod, he gonna come out and put a statement out or say they gonna come out and make a statement or whatever to make it seem like he ain't salty about it. But we know he's salty about it. And then, rewind back to your boy. I go to the Circle City Classic. I'm 17. I got a little money in my pocket. My birthday had just passed. I had been saving because I knew I was going on this trip, and these girls was following me and my partner. I'm with my sister and them, and my brother. His brother-in-law is jokingly saying, we got the other room. Yo, And so I'm sitting here. These girls, like my sister was like, these girls want to talk to you, and I'm like, nah, I got my girl at home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cheat on her or whatever. And then when I came back home, she breaks up with me over the phone, bro. So I stayed faithful only to lose my girl. But I knew I was losing her when, she wanted to dress a certain way and her for my school dance. And, my dumb self was saying that I wanted her to come just so I could make the girls at the school mad. And you know what I'm saying? It was so I didn't have no game. My mama didn't, you know what I'm saying? My mama notoriously said, let me say it so she can hear me. I'm over here with her. My mama notoriously said that she would care that I got she my mama hold on, let me put it on hold on, let me put it on mute real. Okay, she don't want me to say it. But the point I'm saying is this. I ain't had no game. My mama wasn't trying to have me getting no. I had women back when I was a youngin because I had the keys to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had women or whatever that wanted to come through as a young boy, but I'm no until puberty kicked in. And so at that point, my mama ain't letting nobody come over her house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my goal became let me go and try to get some money or try to get myself together so I could get, some snoo. And so A Rod in the same way, and the other dude the same way, you know what I'm saying? Um, he had been trying to get married for the longest, but like a lot of people are only getting with A Rod because a lot of women are only getting with A Rod because of his money. He really don't seem like he really got the time because he's a baseball player. Baseball players are gone the majority of the time. So it's like quarantine hit, J Lo, she gone, he gone. They can stay together. But when couples like that, they could really like they go past the little tryst of like the beginning stages, the honeymoon stages of the relationship. A lot of the times, it comes out the fights, the arguments, and all of that stuff comes out when they got to stay around each other, and that's probably what happened during the quarantine. Ben Affleck, I think he just got out of a marriage. She was messing with her before. It didn't work out because Ben Affleck is Ben Affleck, J Lo is J Lo. We thought it was some beef, but it really probably was just they was in different parts of their career. J Lo was still making music, making money, and doing movies. Ben Affleck was the man back then, and he kind of fell off, but he the man again. He got his M's up. You know what I'm saying? Being Batman and with Fargo and the accountant and the way back and all that. He finna be in a Flash movie. You know what I'm saying? He got Ben Affleck got the records now. You know what I'm saying? He back on deck. You know what I'm saying? He back on deck. Like Soldier Boy, Waka Flocka. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the chick starts checking out or reneging or whatever, let her go, bro. And then when it's time for you to leave, when you feel like, because I felt like I should have had left, right? When I was, what I'm saying, with my ex at the time, right? I should have had left and just start hitting the books because I really got with her because I was depressed. I wasn't getting none. My social life was pretty much non-existent because my people in them was paying for me to go to high school. And that's when I started having a downward spiral, and I felt like my family members started kind of drifting away, or everybody started living their own life. They had kids and all of that, and everybody was on my head and stuff like that. So my thing is this: when you busy, and you out here making moves like, you know what I'm saying? You might have to go ahead and just, you know, your gal, whatever, she ain't gonna stick around or she ain't getting with your program or whatever, man. And you start feeling like she's starting to drift away. Don't simp to her trying to make it better like you did something wrong. Handle your business. You feel me? Everybody want to know what happened with that other podcast or whatever. I'm just, I'm just gonna keep it funky with y'all. I'm not about to be chasing after nobody. You know what I'm saying? We cool, we friends or whatever. But I'm not finna be chasing after nobody. I'm not finna be stopping what I got going on because that's the reason why I've had to shake back now is because I was so interested in selling that because I could have been out there, man. I was out here, while I was simping to be in a relationship, I was pimping, you know what I'm saying? I was simp pimping in the moment because it was a lot of chicks, man, that like, especially in my city, man. St. Louis like the heartbreak hotel. We the heartland, but we the heartbreak hotel. It's so easy, man, to go out here and score up on some on some action. It's so many chicks, man. They baby daddy or they boyfriend or they husband or whatever cheat on them, and you know what I'm saying. You can hit the Bobby V and beep 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 beep. You know what I'm saying. You can go ahead and and smash on out. Now you might have to dodge a bullet or two. You know what I'm saying. What up, JJ, my boy in the building? You might have to dodge a bullet or two, but did this though. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm more of a choosy, tender, loving type. Like I had to really be rocking with you because I don't really be trusting folks like that, male or female. I don't really be like I don't, I'm one of the greatest human beings walking on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And my team is too. So I'm just, I'm just one of them guys, man. That you know, I'm just one of them guys, man. That just it's just dope like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta, you know, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, I gotta have, I gotta have some trust in the building. So basically, it's so easy for your boy to get some action now. It used to be hard. As long as you got a car and an apartment, it's on the cracking. All you got to do if you really ain't got no game like that, and you just really trying to just get some, you know what I'm saying, getting some, you know what I'm saying. If you just trying to get, all you got to do is find a chick that really, she just got out of a relationship or a breakup or whatever. Go up on the dating apps, you hit her up and be like, look, let's go kick it. Now you got to be careful, man. You got to make sure you keep your raincoat on and, make sure you keep your, you know what I'm saying, keep your jacket on up underneath that, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You know, keep your poncho and your raincoat on, man. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, keep your, you know what I'm saying. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Keep your poncho and keep your raincoat on at all times. You did. You know what I'm saying? Keep your poncho and your raincoat on at all times. Don't take the poncho or the raincoat off. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, hold up. Can't mess up these alien wear joints. You know what I'm saying? I had them on the, you know, but you keep your poncho and your raincoat on, and you can score up on something real quick, real easy. All you gotta do, I'm just saying, you pick them up in that whip. You make sure that whip clean. You feel me? You make sure that whip clean, and you gotta find the ones that got the broke. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where you get, you know what I'm saying. You get your play on. You take it to a nice, clean, under $20 establishment. You know the place you was gonna go to anyway. You're not finna take it to Roof Chris or nothing like that. You just, you know what I'm saying. You just trying to hit her on the little key. You know what I'm saying. You don't know her whole name. You know what I'm saying. You just changed the whole scenery. You hit her one time, she ain't calling. You just keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? And then be honest with yourself and God, because don't sit up there do like I used to do, man. I used to be praying on the way. I know I'm like, Lord forgive me, because Lord forgive me because I know I'm finna go out here. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it player with yourself. Don't sit up here. Like I said, keep your poncho and keep your raincoat on, player, and you gonna be good. And make sure you keep, even when you go in the house, you keep if you're going through the front, the side, or the back, make sure you keep your poncho and your raincoat on when you go inside the house. You feel me? So, like I said though, A-Rod, just like myself, man, you got to be able to know when you gotta go. You feel me? You gotta be able to get up out of there quick. Otherwise, you're gonna play yourself. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're gonna be looking stupid. Otherwise, this dude gonna take your gal, and it ain't gonna be nothing you could do about it. You're gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna be out there putting statements out. You're gonna be out there looking like a straight bum. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be out there looking down bad because you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. You didn't break away from her, man. You're gonna be singing Mooski in a minute because you didn't break away from her. Now let's get to you know what I'm saying? Let's get to Rory versus Academics. Now, y'all know what happened with Joe Budden, right? Joe Budden, you know, him and Rory and Maul, they broke up. It's over. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Um, and basically, basically, Academics had a beef with him for whatever reason. I think because Roy and Maul got on there and said he was a clown and said that he shouldn't have been covering Chirac the way he is, and this dude ain't gonna pull up on the block, and 6ix9ine, that's his baby boo, and they just been going back and forth. And Academics was so happy that he got fired, and Academics, the girl, his side piece ended up uh hitting up Academics and telling him that basically that he was cheating on his fiance. And so Rory had been going up there to the house and stuff like that, and you know basically uh threatening Academics. Now Academics, he already told you he gonna no bill you. That means if you threaten him or you say you do stuff to him or whatever, he gonna let the police know, and he got all the choppers on deck. Y'all rappers think y'all finna catch Academics like it. He already done called the police. He already done told y'all everything you just said about Academics. The police already know. So if he pull up, you know what I'm saying, behind, and this is behind a female. So it's two different you know what I'm saying? It's two different scenarios and lessons that y'all need to simping that go here. First of all, I don't cheat. Second of all, you gotta vet who you're talking to. If you're dealing with somebody that keep a lot of your business and your dirt to yourself. Even if you got friends or family, sometimes keep certain stuff to yourself. Me, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I don't really care what people say at this point. You know what I'm saying? People been hating on my greatness and my freshness since I came up out my mama womb. You know what I'm saying? I had the juice all along. I just had to open up the cap. You know what I'm saying? And and pour it in the glass. You know what I'm saying? Uh, But if you're gonna deal with a chick, man, you gotta deal with a chick if you got her sneaking and freaking, you know what I'm saying? Sneaking and linking, sneaky linking. You gotta get somebody who don't care, who ain't trying to be your main thing. And I'm just saying this from the people that I know that be doing it. I don't condone it, I don't do it. And if you gonna do dirt, man, first of all, if you're gonna do dirt, let me just say this too, because I ain't even gonna scratch everything I just said, but it's facts. But scratch everything I'm gonna say. If you feel like you gotta cheat on your girl, and you that mad that this dude is over here exposing you for cheating, he a op, he got some intel on you, right? You know, then just leave your girl. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like guys, we want to settle down, but we really not equipped for relationships. Me, I'm too. Look, I done had my mama, my peoples on my head. Like I said, some of them don't deal with me now because they feel like I'm selfish or whatever. You know what? I'm aware because everything I do, I try to do it for the fam. You know, shout out to my boy CMW. Hey, everything I do for the fam. Everybody wants to paint your boy out to be a villain or be the bad guy or whatever, and I'm done fighting people's folks' opinions about me or whatever, right? So I'm just saying, man, if you trying to defend your Gale honor and defend it, bro, it's not that serious. You texting folks addresses out, and he actually did this, so I know it's smoke. Addresses and zip codes and stuff like that, and giving folks the address and leaving notes in the, you know what I'm saying, in the ring video and all of this stuff, so he can see or something. Like, just stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you and Maul in your position with Joe, because I've been there, and you can't help somebody or whatever that don't ask you, or you have to analyze the situation to be like, you know what, no, I ain't helping you. Like, what's in it for me? So 2021, man, it's cool to be selfish. It's cool to ask what's going on, and if the person don't tell you, look, we partners. We partners in business. We partners in real life. We're gonna get this bag. We're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the money or whatever the situation is, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take care of my guys because I can't do this show without y'all. Joe been wanting to fire him. You know, he's an a-hole. We know that. It is what it is. So, but back to Rory with Academics. If you out here cheating on your girl, bro, you really trying to simp. And I could tell that Rory was simping because he asked Jay-Z, a grown man, can he propose to his fiance? You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get to that question in a minute. Hey, you gonna ask another grown man, can you propose to your fiance? Then he get on the podcast and was complaining about his girl taking over his crib and mad that he be leaving, and now he got a, you know what I'm saying? He can't like chicks on the gram and everything else like that. So, you know, you might not want to be with that chick, man. Sometimes it's cool to have your own spot and you just come over, you know what I'm saying, until until you get married. Don't move in beforehand. Like, stay over there like a month, you know what I'm saying? You go home on the weekend and stuff like that, check on your crib. I did that and I realized with my ex-girlfriend, I'm like, hell no. Yeah, I don't know if this, bro, and I almost got away clean, but it is what it is. Shout out to her, man. You know what I'm saying? It made me learn how to cut chicks off way faster. Now, Hayes in the building for the fam, 87 ETV CMW. Hayes, you know what I'm saying? You ain't lying. Podcast, 6 p.m. Central Time, Beast and Biz Podcast Network. Tapping in. He got a question, man. He say, hey, when a chick only want to chill when it's time to spend money, what should he do? Now, there's two answers to this question. I'm gonna bring the question back up and I'm gonna leave it on the thing. Um, A, if you don't want to spend your money on this chick, you know what I'm saying? Then don't spend money on the chick. I'm a big advocate of not spending money on women unless I feel like spending money on women. And I done spent some money on some women. You know what I'm saying? That's that now that I done stopped and started, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Started just investing in myself. Now I see and with things that have happened to me behind the scenes, some of them I let y'all know about, like my little incident or whatever. Like, you got to decide on who's worth more. Now, if this chick is coming around and you know she got that ball main, she got that fire and no food stamp, or fire and some food stamps. You know what I'm saying? And you want to spend some little, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to hit the nail only, you know what I'm saying? And you got that cheddar, you got that check, hey, you got that Rex, and your Rex is never ending because you just, you know what I'm saying? You've been you've been cryptocurrency, you've been crypto currency scar facing, and you've been airbending, and you've been investing in your money longer than you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the point is, if you want to spend money on a girl, then she is just, I mean, I don't know what else to say. She's a runner, she's a track star, you know what I'm saying? She's only there for your entertainment. She's a bill. She is a content creator, or a service provider. You know, I don't know how to say it without saying. You know, I'm just saying like you gotta just treat certain and certain women just they coming out there like that. So if you know what it is and they know what it is and everybody knows what it is, you finna take this chick out and you finna burn her head like a deep fried toasted cheese sandwich and you about to you know what I'm saying you finna cross her over and dunk like LeBron, then you already know what time it is. What up, Charlie? You already know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is when it comes to this type of chick right here. You know what's up. You know what to expect. So it should be no um it should be no surprise. It should be no no wonder or should it should be no it shouldn't be nothing to that should surprise you with this chick. She's only there for the action. She's there for her to look good. You know what I'm saying? You gonna smash and DoorDash her. You know what I'm saying? You not even finna take her out. You know, y'all might catch a movie or something like that, but this type of chick you just take to the house to get the DoorDash and you get her in, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like you get her in, get her out. Basically, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what happens. That's what you need, that's what you need to do with her. You know what I'm saying? She is no um she is basically, there for the action. So don't get mad, get glad and decide on what kind of player you're gonna be. Well, if you're gonna be a player or a trick, you might feel like, you know what? All it takes for me to get her is to take her out to Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? Is to take her to the movie, take her to do a little shopping. Hell, if you got the money, you're gonna take her to Ruth Chris, you're gonna buy a bag, you know what I'm saying? And you know that you getting, you know what I'm saying, you getting something out of it. Well, and I ain't just saying, sex, but if you know you getting whatever you getting up out of it, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole gist of that right there. Like decide on if she worthy of spending some money on, and if she worthy of her services or worthy rendering, you know what I'm saying, some type of payment, because you know what it is with that point with that woman. Now I'm gonna say this, you know, uh if you gotta step your game up to where your interaction with this chick is not transactional. You gotta come through early. But if you already been spending money on this chick, you basically are tricking on her. And I hope it was good. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth every penny. But you gotta come out the gate saying, "Hey, baby, that ain't me," and move on. Or you gonna get your trick on. If the choice is yours, everybody got a choice. That's another thing. Everybody got a choice in between being a classic man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna date you respectfully, you not finna be sleeping around with no chicks until you get married, and then y'all gonna go get tested for everything, and hopefully y'all both virgins or whatever, or y'all only got a couple bodies or whatever the case may be, and or you're going to be a player. You're going to learn how to speak to women. You're going to learn how to steal their heart. You're going to learn how to find easy targets, you know what I'm saying, to get it popping, or you're going to trick, and you're going to trick for a relationship, you're going to trick for a marriage, you're going to trick for the action. It's three, it's like an RPG. It's just like Cyberpunk 2077. You know what I'm saying? You got the net runner, the corpo, and the street kid. Which one do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Which one do you want to be? Which class do you want to go down? Are you gonna focus on yourself? Like I say, being a classic man, you get to go hang out with the chicks. You waiting on your relationship. You waiting on your wife. You clean. You're not worrying about STDs. You ain't worrying about bad baby kids. You're not interested really in, you know what I'm saying. You might have had one or two sexual encounters, if any. You're not really thirsting over sex, and a lot of them dudes they end up getting some off the rip. I mean, by accident. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's another topic to talk about on another episode. How to not sweat a chick and fake like you ain't tripping to get it popping if you're trying to get it popping. But it's a lot of overlap, and it could be some simping in there. In each category, you could still be simping and thinking that it more than what it is. You could be too kind and be too generous and get used, or you can stand on your square and do your thing. Now, man, I got a simping story. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Link, I forgot to tell y'all, Link right now he ain't feeling too good, man. So prayers for Link. I know he ain't nothing too major, nothing like that. He just tired, trying to get himself together. So shout out to Link. And so simple story, man. So man, um, so it was this chick that I knew, right? Now she knew it. Well, no, I ain't gonna tell that one yet. I gotta wait a little bit longer for that one. Um. Oh, it was a chick, man, and you know what I'm saying that. No, no, I can't tell that one either. Let me think of one that I could tell. Oh, so basically, um, let me see here. Let me see here. Basically, I was in middle school going to high school, right? And it was this girl that basically I was talking to, and she was fine, regular on round the way chick, but she was fine though. I ain't gonna even lie, she was fine. She had she was brown skin, had brown eyes or whatever. And she was like, yo, Killzown, I really like you. We was in karate class together. And there was this other chick that came in, brown skin, chick, you know what I'm saying? She had some acne, but she was kind of cute. And, she really liked me. And I was still stuck on the first chick who was a little bit older in high school and stuff like that. And kind of turned down the second chick, right? So when I turned down the second chick, I I'm getting thinking I'm finna go to the first chick's um the first chick's house, right? For a party. Man, I get the phone number. I call her. She was like, I'm gonna give you the address. Now I've been simping after this girl, simping. We sitting together, we like hugging on each other and stuff, and like behind like the in the dojo over by the sensei's office, like we doing the kicks and stuff like that and the throws. She like holding your boy extra long before throwing your boy down, and we doing grabs and holds. She grabbing your boy in inappropriate, almost inappropriate places, but enough. Like when you put a person in the leg lock, you're supposed to keep it right on the thigh, where she all the way up on the thigh. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of that, right? So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm finna go to this party, and me and her finna get it cracking. And now the other girl, she didn't already ran down on me. I think they kissed on me and stuff, or was trying to, and was she really liked me. But you know what I'm saying? It was like I wasn't really getting no love, but instead of, she turned on that a younger dude is on her, right? Now you know what I'm saying? My stupid self was my stupid self was basically, I don't know. I ain't gonna say like just I was lost in the sauce. I was sipping after this chick. She was leading me on or whatever, but she wasn't really finna have me at this kickback. She's 16. They was probably doing some smoking and drinking. She probably had a matter of fact. I'm at my granny house trying to. My mama asking me for the address, and she like, oh, I'm with my boyfriend. Woo, woo, woo. So fast forward a couple years, I'm in school, and you know what I'm saying? Um damn, like I'm trying to talk to all these different chicks, right? So sophomore year comes around, old girl from karate class comes to the school. I'm getting dubbed by every chick in the book. I go to her, I ask her out. She said, "Nah, I asked you back in middle school. We was in karate class to go out with you. You said no. So, have fun not getting none in high school with everybody else. I would have gave you some too." I was like, damn. So that was my Simp story. Hayes got another question, man. He said, "Oh, I got another question, fresh right now." But for real, no. They asked how long should said how long hold on, how long should a dude wait for some if he really interested without feeling like she playing? Um, Real talk, you gotta in the first couple of conversations, you gotta, not the first conversation, but you should be able to feel the vibe of y'all talking to each other, y'all getting to know each other. By the second or third um conversation, you gotta slide in, and this is usually how I used to do it. You gotta slide in some, I ain't just trying to, I know you hella sexy or whatever, but I don't want you to think like I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then, you know, she gonna hit you with the, oh, stop playing, and then she might send you a pic or a video or something like that, or she'll be like, she'll start having the conversation with you. You got to act like I said, going back to what I said earlier. But if you dealing with a chick, right, um, and she's giving you no indication that she really, really likes you or whatever for real, and you coming up out of your money or whatever the case may be, or you contacting her more than she contacting you, then it's a bust because and then you got to keep it real. Like if that's what you came for, that's what you came for. And if she asks you what you want, you got to tell her like, look, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to kick it, lay up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on myself right now. I ain't really looking for a relationship or whatever the case may be. Um, I just, I be getting lonely at night or whatever. Or you ain't gotta say lonely, but it'd be nice to have somebody, over here. I got this whole spot to myself, It'd be nice to, play some music. You gotta turn your game and your charm on. But if you steady calling over to the crib, you over there calling to the crib, like, yeah, we finna go out and this, that, and the third, and after we go to the movie and this, that, and the third. You go over to the show or whatever you've been taking out. You done went Roof Chris one week, Shogun the next week, the show, this other little spot, took it to the club, and she really not interested. She really not talking or saying nothing, and y'all don't have no real chemistry, bro. You gotta find that out in the first couple of days, the first couple of phone calls. You gotta really, really drive home and get what you want without being creepy about it. You gotta be able to have a gripping conversation and then slide that in there, you know what I'm saying, early. But I'm gonna say this too. You should try to take some time to get to know the chick first before you get to, you know what I'm saying? Because, she might stink. She might have something going on with her. If she got some kids, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go nowhere near them kids or that house or whatever she at. Um, is she married? Is she lying about being married or being in a relationship? Like sometimes it's cool to just be cool and be nice. And sometimes it's to play the field. They gonna send you them signals and them, them love signs that you might be able to slide in there. But if you sipping, you going all the way out of your way, and women could tell if you thirsty. Women got a thirstometer, you know what I'm saying? Women got a app on their phone, you know what I'm saying, that's connected to their brain and to their heart and to their, they, you know what I'm saying, that lets them know that you on BS. Like you gotta cut down the mandatory time wasting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell y'all this story. This is a pimp story, right quick. It's a simp pimp story. So beginning of 2019, before I made the mistake, which was my last relationship, good times, like I said, shout out to my ex or whatever. I'm not the one to be sitting up here dogging and ragging on people. Anyway, I told y'all, like I said earlier, I had told y'all about um I had told y'all about what the hell? Hold on. Oh, okay. I had told y'all about thought I had laid on my teddy bear. But I had told y'all about basically um the time that I have basically met this chick on a date nap. We talking, we link up. She tell me she just got out of a relationship. She really just trying to find a friend and stuff like that. So I post, your boy post, hey, I'm finna go to Onyx, man. I'm finna eat me some wings. I'm finna throw some ones. Then I'm going to Bible study, right? So she sees that I'm at Onyx or whatever. She looking at my story. I'm like, man, this mug dead. I'm finna leave. She like, hey, let's go get some lunch. So I zoop zop zoopity boop bop over to Soul Taco. So I go from all the way from the east side, all the way over there to what you call them to Soul Taco. This Monday. You know what I'm saying? We get over there, right? We get to talking. So she get to telling me about her ex and all of that, right? So I tell her, I say, I hope you don't think this is just, me trying to, get next to you and all that because, I like, because if you get with me like that, you ain't gonna want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm starting to tell her about I'm telling her about about 3,000 and all of that. So Friday rolls around, right? She all intrigued. She all, you know what I'm saying? She's all like intrigued. So Friday roll around, she want to come see me again. Now, granted, I'm only texting her because what I'm gonna tell you later, I can only text her. So she's like, hey, let's go out to, to the loop. So we go to the loop, we go back out, we kicking it in the loop again, and then we go, you know what I'm saying? We out there kicking it, we hanging out and stuff like that. She come back to the crib Friday night. So, we sitting there watching Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff like that. And I had this little bitty old TV and all of that, man. Y'all know the PlayStation gen I showed y'all, man. I have been gaming off of that, streaming off of that, and everything else like that. So yeah, man. So, your boy sit up there and basically um we sitting there, we chilling and stuff like that. So then I put some music on. So she telling me how she gotta leave and stuff like that. Man, I looked in her eyes and I said, what you want? And she was just like, we was just like sitting there holding each other. And then next thing I know, I leans over. I say, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. She telling me that this the first time she enrolled with a dude that had his own car and his own place, and you know what I'm saying. So I lean over. We get to kissing or whatever. So then nothing happened that night. Next night. Next night, basically, um, the next night rolls around, right? And what happened, man? So we go out, we kicking it. She come over, I cut the music on. I ain't even got to tell you what happened after that. So, man, 2 or 3 o'clock, rolls around. She had to dip. Now I'm standing there, you know what I'm saying? I'm in basically this right here. I'm in some, I'm in my t-shirt, my shorts on. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there. I got my house shoes on, man. I'm sitting up there like, damn. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? It's finna be. But I come to find out, bruh, she was living at the crib with an ex boyfriend at her mama and them house. So her mama and them and her mama and her daddy and them knew. They didn't tell the boyfriend. So I sealed the deal. I started talking to her Saturday, right? Monday we get to talking. Friday she come to the crib. We smooching. Saturday in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 Chainz said on Super Freak, Red J. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the dude was mad. You know what I'm saying? The dude found out he on my stories, he on my Instagram, he on Facebook, he on looking at on her profile, right? Didn't mean that to happen, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you because she cut me off after that. She felt bad. Dude ended up getting her back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hit the little key nameless. You know what I'm saying? I start acting all. I put a little Denzel Washington little sauce on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm telling you that story is because you know what I'm saying. She was using your boy to get back at her dude. But you see how fast it, because I was everything that he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I was everything that he want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like ESG. No, no, not yeah, ESG. I'm every like he said, man, I'm everything that your man out here trying to be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It didn't take that long. Some other chicks. I had been talking to this chick for I don't know, some years. We had been playing like, you know what I'm saying? We had hung out a day in a week. We was talking, you know what I'm saying? She was already kind of she we was just talking about it. We just said one day we popped up. Now I was trying to make it more than what it was, and what I found out, like I said, if you don't build a rapport with the chick, if you don't get to know this chick, right, before y'all just ooh wop the ma'am, then it's just something to do. You can't be tender loving chicks or whatever, because you guys be trying to hurry up and think they finna score, they finna hit, and then they think they're gonna be able to hit again. But in that instance, man, you got to put it down. You got to make, you know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give it to her like old boy on Twilight, how he had the bed, the whole bed caving in and everything else. You know, I forget the name. It was the Elwood and Bet. Like you gotta have it. You gotta have it thumping like that. You gotta make it scene. You gotta make a scene. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, and because if you don't, you have built no rapport. You didn't do it the Christian way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get to know her. You ain't make no plans with her. You ain't trying to make an honest woman. You ain't do it the the player way, which you really ain't tripping off of it. You kicking with her. You pulling up, you kicking it, you dipping, you going to another chick house. You be like, man, this chick over here tripping. Woo woo. Like that's another thing too. Chicks hate to have competition, so they gonna do what they can to get the competition on out of the way. They gonna let you, you know what I'm saying? If they see you got some gales on your tail, they gonna let you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you do it the thirsty, fast, just straight lustful way, you can't come in there playing, bro. You can't come in there with no L's, you know what I'm saying? On no F's on your report card. You got to be a all state honor roll, valedictorian, summa cum laude, you know, putting it down type cat when you get it in on the, you know what I'm saying? When you get you know what I'm saying? What's up, Abigail? When you gotta be a dude that's gonna come through and make it do what it do, because ladies ain't gonna sit up here and play with you too long if you in there, you know what I'm saying? You in there pity patting. So that's, you know, I hope that answered your boy question, Hayes. Um, I'm getting ready to get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably go live here in a minute with the gaming live stream on the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? We taking this mug over, man. Tales of a Simp podcast Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Time. You Ain't Lying podcast with that boy CMW Hayes. You know what I'm saying? PhotoFam 87 ETV every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Beats and Bits podcast 9 p.m. Central Time on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? We on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And shout out to L Streets with Jadal Gaming. We over there too. We doing a rollout of her new video. You know what I'm saying? Her new video, all featuring the game. Shout out to her. I gotta get that promo clip. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy CMW Hayes just dropped a new video offering game spur chains. Let me
say I'm losing, but do they love me or they hate me? That shit get confusing. Used to show up all the time to support folks, but then I had to fall back like Autumn Hayes.
Cause you may have something that
no, I say it from my chest. I rep the Midwest. Niggas.
You know what I'm saying? We it is not a game, ladies and gentlemen. We coming with
For the fam, get it by any means. Born Jordan, rocking 6 rings.
hit me up
It's not a damn game, man. It's big Killzown on your phone, and money still long, and the team is forever ever strong, man. We ain't stopping until the cash get dropping. We out. Tales of a Simp. Peace.